This is what didn't know about back with another video. Say, man, I watched the Falcons play the Commanders. I was very interested in this game. You had Jaden Daniels, the top rookie quarterback in the league right now, against Michael Penix, who some people believe has the most potential out of all the rookie quarterbacks right now in his second start. And say, man, the Falcons found their guy and they still found a way to fumble it, bro. Because Michael Penix showed us everything that we wanted to see out of him, including that last drive to lead them into overtime. Just he had just a lot of amazing throws, bro. And he showed off his arm strength. He showed off his poise. But the one thing that you couldn't help but notice when you was watching Michael Penix last night was he didn't know his receivers. He's a quarterback that didn't know his receivers. He didn't have no connection. He didn't have no chemistry with nobody on the offense like that, bro. Because it's only his second start. And I was just thinking, like, you brought in Kirk Cousins, which was understandable, bro. I'm not one that just shitted on the Kirk Cousins move because I understood it. You paid him that money. If he was right, this team was going to be good because you had the weapons. And the thing with Desmond Ridder last year is that he couldn't do nothing with the weapons that you had. And if Kirk Cousins was right, you know that he could. Michael Penix was insurance just in case Kirk Cousins was trash. And Kirk Cousins wasn't trash the whole year. He came out blazing. I ain't gonna say blazing, but he was pretty damn good at the beginning of the year. He had his moments. These last 4-5 weeks, it was as bad as Jameis Winston when in terms of touchdowns to interceptions. But I just think they took too long to go to Michael Penix. So you found your guy. We found that out last night. But it's too late because you was fighting for a playoff spot. And you got a first-year quarterback in his second or third game in like week 17, bro. That's just ridiculous. And it's crazy that they played the Commanders on Sunday night, the only game on. Everybody's seeing the difference between starting your rookie quarterback from day one and then starting your rookie quarterback in goddamn the last hour, bro. By the end of the season, Michael Penix is only going to play 3 games for a team. They got a chance to make it to the playoffs, bro. It's just ridiculous, bro. Jaden Daniels showed you why. If you feel like you got the guy, start him from day one. Jaden Daniels, Terry McLaurin, I love him to death, but AJ Terrell was on his ass. Absolutely clamped him. Penalty after penalty for Washington. Bad pick by Jaden Daniels. You know what he did? He gathered his nuts and he showed that he was resilient. And it wasn't even his first time doing this. He's been here before. Even though he's a rookie, he's been through this situation before. Michael Penix hasn't. Jaden Daniels showed everybody why if you feel like you got the guy, start him. Jaden Daniels won that game because throughout his rookie season, he got the experience. And he was able to apply what he learned throughout the season into a big moment. And it was quite the opposite for Michael Penix. Michael Penix showed flashes. He showed the talent. He gave you some oohs and ahs. But a lot of that shit that Michael Penix was doing, it was bad. And it was not through no fault of his own. But a lot of it was because he didn't have no chemistry with the offense. He didn't know them guys. He didn't have a lot of chemistry with Drake London, Darnell Mooney, and Cal Pitts and stuff like that. He started developing the chemistry as the game went on, but they went down early, and you damn near couldn't really rely on Bijan no more because now you have to pass. And he eventually figured it out, and he had to in that last drive to get him to overtime. Like I said, it was amazing, but it's too late. Falcons found they got, and they still found a way to fumble it. And now you're looking at a situation to where it's like you can hope you can win the next game, you hope somebody else loses or whatever, you still make the playoffs. But man, 4 or 5 weeks ago when Cousins started sucking, that's when you should have played him. You should have gave him at least 5 to 6 weeks of starting quarterback play. As soon as you stop believing in Cousins, y'all should have played Penix, bro. The Falcons fumbled this. And then Raheem Morris in the actual game last night, his clock management was horrible down the stretch. Same thing with the Vikings. The Vikings, the clock management yesterday was kind of bad in the primetime games. But the Falcons, bro, Raheem Morris, man, now people already probably look at you a certain type of way, but now it's like you damn near really looking like an idiot. The Atlanta Falcons organization really looking kind of dumb right now, even though they found the guy. And we can probably all admit Michael Penix gonna be the guy. Like, I'm a Texas fan. What he did to us last year in the playoffs, just he's surgical with that motherfucker. But he can't be surgical if you ain't got no chemistry with your weapons as a quarterback. That center, he might just be trash. The center might just be trash for the Falcons, but he didn't have no chemistry with the center. Like, it was a lot of miscommunication on Michael Penix's part. But you seen what you wanted to see if you was a fan of the Falcons. But then you get to realizing that, man, it's week 17, bro. Then week 18. Michael Penix is, even if they make it to the playoffs, Michael Penix go into the playoffs with 3 starts on his belt. The Falcons fumbled it, bro. They fumbled it. They found they got and still fumbled it. Like, it's crazy. Jaden Daniels is on an 11-win team. Jaden Daniels is the quarterback as a rookie on an 11-win playoff team in Washington just because they started him from day one. The Falcons didn't even play Michael Penix in a preseason. So this was a generational fumble by the Falcons, and I don't know. This the NFL. I don't know how many cracks you go get at it. Yes, guys are young. Yes, people probably coming back or whatever. But just look at the Bengals. You better strike when you got the chance. The Bengals made it to the Super Bowl. Now it's taking an all-time MVP level season from Joe Burrow just for them to even have a chance to make it to the playoffs. So it just, hey man, life comes at you fast. Yeah, the Falcons got weapons on both sides of the ball. Yep, you got Bijan Robinson, who's a superstar. Yes, you got Drake London. Yes, you got the potential of Kyle Pitts. Yes, you got those AJ Terrell, Jesse Bates, and all them guys. But say that quarterback position is the most important position in football, and the Falcons fumbled it. They felt they got and still fumbled it. They had 2 guys and still fumbled it. And they had a good plan and still fumbled it. Because like I said, I wasn't against bringing in Kirk Cousins and Michael Penix because you brought in a guy that you thought if he would be right, would be perfect with your team, and then you brought in insurance. But they just took too long to file a claim. And that's why I think the Falcons found their guy and still fumbled it. But y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about the Falcons and how they handled the Michael Penix situation. I think they handled it terrible. But let me know in the comments. This is what Didn't Know About. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.
Found some shit I love to do, so I can look comfortable. Searching for a peace of mind. Need that when it's time to rhyme. Perfect in every line. Any chance I get, and I know it takes time, but I will never quit.